Turning 62 is one of the most misunderstood turning points in the entire Social Security system, and most people don't learn the truth until they see their SSI check suddenly drop or disappear. Without warning, many seniors assume that turning 62 means more money because they can now start Social Security retirement. But for millions who rely on SSI, age 62 becomes the moment their benefits get recalculated, reduced, or suspended. The biggest problem? Social Security never calls ahead to explain this. There is no letter preparing you. The change simply happens, and many seniors panic because their rent, medication, and groceries depend on steady monthly income. That is why this video matters so much. Turning 62 can change your financial life overnight. Before we go deeper, please like this video and subscribe to Social Security Post. This is the only YouTube channel where you can leave your exact SSI or Social Security question in the comments, and I will break down the answer based on your personal case completely free. Age, income, disability, spouse income. Every detail matters, and most people do not understand how these rules apply specifically to them. If you are nearing 62 or already crossed it, this is the perfect video to watch until the end. It will save you confusion, stress, and potentially hundreds of dollars in lost benefits. As we go through this breakdown, keep in mind that the clock really starts ticking at age 62. Decisions made at this age affect not only this year's checks, but every year going forward, and including how much you get at full retirement age. Millions of people unknowingly accept a smaller check for life because they took benefits early without understanding the consequences. So stay with me step by step as we uncover the real rules of SSI at 62, how your check is calculated, and how to avoid losing money you're legally entitled to. SSI is a needs-based program, which means your check is determined by your financial situation, not by your work history. The rule that matters most at age 62 is very simple. Any countable income reduces SSI. When you turn 62, Social Security now considers you eligible for retirement benefits, even if you worked very little in your earlier years. The moment retirement benefits begin, that money counts as income against your SSI, which triggers an automatic recalculation. This is why millions who used to receive the full $967 federal SSI payment suddenly see their check drop to a much smaller amount. This isn't personal, and it's not based on your disability, it's simply the law. SSI checks shrink because the program assumes that if you are now getting some income from Social Security retirement, you no longer need the full SSI benefit. Even if your retirement is small, for example, $423, it still counts as income, and SSI has to subtract it. This is exactly what happened to the viewer from your last comment. Their SSI dropped once their retirement started. The calculation is formula-based and has nothing to do with whether you can work, whether you are disabled, or whether you have medical issues. Another key part of the rule is that SSI always considers retirement benefits first. They will not allow you to choose SSI only and delay retirement if you are eligible for retirement benefits. If you refuse to apply, SSI will force you to file for retirement. Otherwise, they stop SSI altogether. This is why at age 62, the system shifts retirement, becomes your primary benefit, and SSI becomes the supplement, not the other way around. When calculating your new SSI amount at 62, SSA uses a strict formula. They start with the full federal SSI rate, $967. Then they subtract your countable income. For retirement income, SSA applies the $20 general exclusion, meaning the first $20 of your retirement payment is ignored. Everything after that is subtracted dollar for dollar. So if your retirement is $423, SSA subtracts $403 from your SSI. This leaves you with approximately $564 in SSI plus the retirement income, which is exactly how many seniors end up with two checks but a lower total. Many people don't know that SSA counts retirement differently from wages. SSI usually subtracts only half of wages due to the earned income exclusion. But Social Security retirement payments are considered unearned income, so SSI subtracts almost the full amount, minus that small $20 exclusion. This is why even a modest retirement amount impacts SSI so heavily. A person receiving $700 in retirement might see their SSI drop to around $267 depending on state supplements. Another important detail is that SSA reviews the combined income every single month. If your retirement amount changes, even slightly, your SSI changes too. Cost of living adjustments for retirement also reduce SSI dollar for dollar. This is why some seniors see their SSI go down on January 1st every year when the new retirement COLA kicks in. Choosing to start Social Security retirement at age 62 means you are taking benefits 5 years before full retirement age, 67. Because of this early start, Social Security permanently reduces your monthly retirement benefit by about 30%. This reduction lasts for life. It does not change at 67, 70, or any age after. SSI recipients often don't realize this, and they lock in a smaller Social Security payment forever, which then reduces their SSI year after year. This permanent reduction also affects survivors' benefits. If you pass away, your spouse or dependents receive the reduced amount because you claimed it early. Many people think the reduction only applies while they are alive, but the truth is that taking retirement early affects your entire family's future benefit amount. In addition, because you took retirement early, you do not earn delayed retirement credits, the increases that people get when waiting past 67. Because SSI counts your retirement payment as income, the lower your retirement check, the higher your SSI. However, your lifetime total often ends up lower. This creates a difficult choice. People with low earnings might feel forced to take retirement at 62 because they need the money, but doing so locks them into a reduced amount. Meanwhile, SSI adjusts downward anyway. This is why planning ahead, even 1 year before turning 62, can save hundreds of dollars a month over your lifetime. Let's walk through a realistic example based on the actual 2025 SSI rates. Imagine someone receiving the full $967 in SSI at age 61. On their 62nd birthday, they start receiving Social Security retirement of $423. SSA applies the $20 exclusion, subtracts the remaining $403 from SSI, and recalculates the benefit. Their new SSI payment becomes approximately $564. So instead of receiving $967 monthly, the person now receives $564 SSI plus $423 retirement, equals $987 total. In another example, if someone receives $700 in retirement, SSA subtracts $680 from SSI. That leaves roughly $287 in SSI combined. They receive $987 per month, the same total as the previous person. This surprises many viewers, but the math is consistent. SSI supplements your retirement until you reach the maximum SSI rate, and then it stops. Now, consider someone who worked more and qualifies for $900 in retirement at 62. After the $20 exclusion, SSA subtracts $880 from SSI, which drops the SSI check to zero. That person will no longer receive SSI, but they will get their retirement only. This is how many seniors suddenly fall off SSI rolls at age 62 without understanding why. When you receive SSDI and SSI together, your SSDI converts automatically to Social Security retirement at full retirement age, not at 62. This conversion does not reduce the benefit. The amount stays the same. That is why SSDI recipients are protected from early retirement reductions. SSDI is based entirely on your disability and your work credits, not age. However, if you are on SSI only, SSA requires you to apply for Social Security retirement at 62 if you qualify. If you refuse, SSA suspends your SSI until you apply. This rule does not apply to SSDI recipients because they are already on an insurance program, not a needs-based program. The key difference is that SSDI is considered earned insurance, while SSI is a safety net benefit. SSI drops in both cases whenever retirement income begins. For SSDI recipients, SSI often ends at full retirement age because their retirement amount becomes too high. For SSI-only recipients, SSI drops at 62 because the retirement amount is counted as unearned income. These rules frequently confuse people, especially those transitioning from SSI to SSDI or vice versa. Your SSI stops completely if your Social Security retirement benefit is higher than the SSI federal rate, $967 in 2025. Even if your retirement is only slightly higher, SSI will drop your payment to zero because the benefit formula cannot leave a negative amount. This often surprises seniors who thought they would receive both. SSA sends a notice saying, SSI suspended due to excess income. There is also a rule called the SSI payment floor. If your remaining SSI is less than $1, SSA will not pay it. This usually happens when retirement benefits get a cost of living increase. For example, someone with $12 of SSI left may lose it entirely when their retirement increases by $15 due to COLA. This is not a penalty. It's simply the formula in action. Suspension is not the same as termination. If your income drops again or you lose retirement for any reason, SSI can restart your payments. Termination happens only when you exceed SSI rules for 12 consecutive months. Understanding this difference helps many people avoid panic when they see their SSI stop. Some states pay extra money on top of the federal SSI rate. This is called the state supplement. States like California, New York, New Jersey, and Massachusetts add between $30 and $300 per month. However, when you start receiving retirement benefits at 62, states may recalculate or reduce the supplement based on income. Some states reduce the supplement dollar for dollar, while others remove it entirely once you begin receiving Social Security retirement. For example, California's SSP, state supplementary payment, decreases as countable income increases. Someone who once received $300 in SSP may see it drop to $200 or even $100 once their retirement income arrives. New York uses a different formula where the supplement is tied to living arrangements. Seniors who live independently may see different reductions than those living with Family A. A major issue, many seniors do not realize states review supplements separately from federal SSI. This means you could keep part of your SSI but still lose the state portion because of income rules. The recalculation can cause a drop in the total amount, even if your federal SSI remains the same. This is why it is essential to understand how your state handles supplements at age 62. You do not have to take Social Security retirement at age 62. If your retirement amount is low, delaying even 12 months can significantly increase your monthly benefit and reduce the drop in SSI. Your retirement benefit increases every month you delay claiming. The increase rate is about 5% to 6% per year before FRA. This means delaying until 63 or 64 can help you build a stronger Social Security foundation for life. Delaying can also protect your SSI. During the months you delay retirement, SSI remains at the full amount because no retirement income is counted yet. This means you can receive a full $967 SSI payment for another year or two while increasing your retirement benefit for the long term. After you finally claim Social Security, your SSI will drop, but you will have a higher retirement amount to carry you for life. This strategy is especially useful for people with very low work histories or those planning to apply for SSDI. If your retirement at 62 is only $300, delaying claiming might get you $380 or $420 by age 64, which helps both your instant income and long-term benefits. Many seniors are shocked to learn they don't have to take retirement immediately at 62 unless they want to. Turning 62 is not a simple birthday. It is a major financial turning point. If you receive SSI, you must prepare ahead of time because your check will almost always be reduced once retirement benefits begin. Understanding the rules early can protect your income, your stability, and your long-term financial health. Please share this video with anyone approaching age 62. This knowledge can prevent major confusion and financial stress. If you have any questions about your own SSI or Social Security situation, drop them in the comments. Remember, Social Security Post is the only channel where I answer each viewer's case individually based on their exact income, disability, state, and personal details. You're not alone. We navigate this together. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to Social Security Post, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Your benefits matter, and I'll always keep you updated with clear, accurate, and honest information. Stay safe, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.